Hello YouTube, how's everybody doing? This is Speed Free 2010 speaking. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Need for Speed Heat. And basically, my first question, how are you today? I hope you all are doing fine during these times, weird times still. Anyways, this is the Plymouth Barracuda 19 from 1970, but not the one that you would pretty much buy out the showroom. No, this is my own personal version I call Bruiser. Before I get into that, I'm just gonna take you through the customizations, see what you can do with it body wise. So anyways, if you do enjoy this video, you know what to do. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you are new, hit me up on Twitter at Tasmania94 or in the comment section, and as always, let me know what you think. Anyways, this is pretty much what the car looks like out of the gate. Don't mind my current wrap that I got on it. That's different reference. Anyway, the body, you can pretty much change this thing from a 70 to a 71 and or a 72. As you can see, these are the 71 and 72 lights. I believe this is also the bumper. I'm not entirely too sure. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not entirely too sure myself. Anyway, we have the, I believe, the 71 or 72 grill or splitter. The splitters. We have the standard hood. We have the shaker hood, available on all models. And you also have this one. You have front fenders from a 71/72. You also have these from these remakes from Payback. You also have this skirt, also from Payback. And you have various different mirrors. As for the spoiler, you have this one, which was an option. This one, which I do believe wasn't also an option. You have Urban Outlaw, Americana Dragwing, APR Performance, and all these other ones. As for the taillights, you can turn it into from a 70 to a 72. You can darken out the ones from the 70, and you also have these from the 71. As for these, they seem to be custom versions of the 70. As for the rear bumper, you also have this one that I also put on here, as well as these without the what are these bumper guards, I think. Anyway, I'm just gonna reinstall these. Diffuser, you pretty much have all of these. For the exhaust, you can pretty much keep the original exhaust like I have to go with the car, or you can put on either one of these. And that's pretty much it as far as terms of the customization. You have the calipers, the wheels, the rims, the tires, all that other stuff. But anyway, this car is a reference. What you're looking at is a reference to my favorite arcade game of all time, San Francisco Rush 2049. Growing up, this particular car, at least in terms of variants that you could get on that game, gave me the most trouble when I would go after the ghost times in that game. For those of you that don't know, that game came out in 1999. So for those of you that don't know what that is, it's alright. You're probably too young. It's an arcade game developed by Atari and Midway, and in my opinion, it was one of the greatest arcade games that ever come out of that era. And it takes me back to me just going to the local horse track with my dad, and just when he would go out and watch the races on TV, whenever I wasn't watching them with him, I was always playing this game. And it just brings back so many memories with it, which was just so much fun. Anyway, the 72 Cuda in that game, as it's called, Bruiser, was an unlockable car that you could get in the arcade game, as well as a standard car in the console release on the N64 and the Dreamcast. The console versions had a blown hood, while had a blown engine similar to Poppy's Camaro, While in the console version, you had about 8 different variants with different colors. You had a yellow one, the blue one, the second one, which you're looking at here, which you can unlock. You had a green one, a black one with the blower sticking out of it, a hot rod one, another blown one with the hot rod engine with the gumball light up, the gumball siren, aka undercover. You also had Crush, which was pretty much orange with a matte black hood, shaker hood, and double stripes on the back of the trunk. And you also had a black and white cop car variant. As for the cop car variant, I don't know if you had to unlock it, but I do know you had to put in like a special pin number on the side in order to get it. Anyways, I'll leave you guys a couple of links on the arcade game if you're interested in checking it out or something. Anyway, like I was saying, this car brings back so many memories because basically when I was playing this game, I was always going after the top times, and the top time was always this car being driven by one of the fastest times up there. I never really met the dude in person, whoever drove it, but man, his Ghost was tough. He would always smash all the top times in the races, and to me, he was pretty much the track champion. If you beat him, you pretty much were like the king, until he would always come back and beat you next time whenever I would leave. Anyway, and like I just said, this was the car that he would use, hence the license plate. And yeah, anyway, this is what the second variant would look like out of the 8 that you can unlock, that would always beat me. Every time I would go up against that car, I would always feel like NASCAR legend Mark Martin, just coming in second place all the time. While I would get lucky and beat one of his other times, I would just never really beat his top time until I got lucky. And I always felt like I was, looking back, I would always felt like I was NASCAR driver Mark Martin going up against Wild Dog from Time Crisis. Because even though I would get lucky and beat his top time, the next time I would come back from like an extended period away, he would have been there and my top time would be gone, would be knocked down. So I got to chase him all over again. And I never did meet the guy, but to that guy, if they happen to be watching this, let me say this: Ace Man, you are one of the best drivers I've ever gone up against, whose Ghost I've ever gone up against. You pretty much made me improve my driving skill in that game, and to that I salute you. So, anyway, this is just the wrap that I made to go along with the car, how it was in the arcade version. Pretty much all the cars in that version that had stripes going on the hood and the trunk, but never really on the roof. So yeah, but that's it for the look. In terms of performance, this car has 824 horsepower from the standard engine that's in there, with a max torque rating of 929 and a top speed of 207 miles an hour. The top speed is a reference to the arcade game's handling system. Basically, unlike the original Rock, which had 4 cars with different stats for each one, in West 2049, you basically chose how your car handled from normal, advanced, and extreme. Normal is the easiest, being able to stick to the road and easy to control, but your car would top out at 180, 185 miles an hour on the road. Basically the slowest, but still pretty easy to get into. Advanced would be a little bit looser, but your car would top out at 190, 195-ish. And extreme, the most difficult, the one that me and those other ghosts would always be playing on. Those would be very loose, but you would be chasing just under 200 miles an hour. And I forgot to change the headlight color. Yeah, so pretty much every time I would go up against those ghosts, we would be on the top, the most difficult handling, which is not easy at all. So I would say get practice on those other forms, those other driving styles if you haven't already, if you want to get a shot at going up against some of the ghosts. Yeah, so anyway, here she is. This is Bruiser, at least the second one. Anyways, I'm gonna leave you guys to some gameplay that I had of her earlier on. Oh yeah, also one more thing, in terms of performance, there was a cheat code, or at least a number system, to where you could go over 210 on the ground, but I can't really remember the numbers, because I pretty much never really used it. Anyways, I hope this uh, bring back some memories of the game, and as well I hope you all enjoy the gameplay video. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. The next one after that is the Polestar 1 in the corner, where I'll be making my own variant of the silver intro / trailer car. Anyway, this is Speed Freak 2010, wishing you wishing you a not safe end of the month, safe April Fool's Day, and oh yeah, and also a safe and interesting Super Saiyan Day, which is also on March 1st, at least on the internet. Anyways, y'all take care, and let me know which arcade game brought you back the most memories. For me, West 2049 will always be my #1 favorite. Well, what other games do you like? Anyways, see ya.
Really think we wouldn't recognize him again? They're wrong about that.
Good job finding him. Now don't let him creep away again.
Damn it. Gotta lock on target. I've located the suspect's vehicle.
Well, the mask him, but we're moving some spikes in the road ahead.
Subject reported spikes. So get him off the road before we get sued by some dumbass civil. I'm doing okay. The others are lagging behind. Do something about it, control.
Reinforced vehicles en route.
Engine's taking too much damage. I'm out.
Got it. Copy.
I don't want to destroy him, but they're asking for it. What's it gonna take to knock this one out? This is some 21st century gladiator shit. I do not like being this far behind a car trying to chase. 710, we're in position. Going for full frontal contact. I want you to pull that Plymouth over.
Solid and send the chopper here ASAP, Control. I got word that the chopper is in the air.
Finally, we've got a vehicle that can compete with the suspect.
Sorry for the sit up here.
Air 1 incoming out of pursuit. Shots incoming. This is 710. Preparing maneuver.
Hey guys, please don't test your run flags by running over the spike strip we're setting up.
Okay, got it. This is Air 1. We're coming up to the TFR zone. We're disengaging. We're gonna need faster cars if we're supposed to catch these street racers. Attempting hard contact. I'm taking them out however I can. Come on, it's like I'm doing this all alone.
I got some good news. Backup's coming.
Air 1, we're over the subject.
Spec, so I'm calling it a wash.
I don't like quitting, but I guess I'm the only one.
And no matter how good or bad your night was, tomorrow's another day. So when are you gonna get your own place?
Don't listen to him.